cavalry horse with the speed of light, a cloud of dust, and a hearty hi-yo silver. The Lone Ranger.
Why we stop here, Kemo Sabe?
Tonto, don't you recognize this area?
It's been many years since we ride this way. That road leads to Tylerville.
That's right. Roy Hillman's hometown.
I wonder how Hillman gets along since him released from prison.
I've been wondering the same thing. It's been over a month now.
You think him go straight from now on?
I'm sure he will. That is, if he's allowed to.
What do you mean?
Tonto, it's hard for a small town like Tylerville to accept an ex-convict back. The townspeople can learn to trust Hillman, forget about his past, and everything will be all right.
And if they're not able to forget?
Let's drop in on Roy, see how he's getting along.
I think that's a good idea, Kemo Sabe.
Let's go.
I'm a law-abiding man, and I don't aim to allow no ex-bank robber to settle down in this that'll be $1 even, Miss Guthrie. Thank you. There you are. Well, I ain't seen you around for 3-4 days, Hillman. I kind of figured you might have left town.
No, I'm still here, Mr. Lacey.
You're the stubborn type, ain't you?
I'd like a sack of flour.
Fresh out.
How about a pound of coffee?
Nope.
Lacey, I ought to...
You ought to what, jailbird?
Sorry I'm so clumsy. There are your packages, ma'am.
Thank you, Mr. Hillman.
Yes, ma'am.
This fella annoying you, Miss Tyler?
Annoying me, Mr. Lacey? Certainly not.
All right, jailbird. On your way.
Miss Tyler?
Yes, Mr. Hillman. We mustn't block the store entrance, must we? Well, did you see that Miss Tyler talking to that jailbird?
I don't think you're very wise to do that, Miss Tyler. Lacey's just the sort of a man who'll spread this all over town.
Let him. I never did care much what this town thinks, Mr. Hillman. The truth is, I've been wanting to talk to you for a long time. It's made me sick inside to see the way the people have been treating you. I feel as though I should apologize for the whole town, and particularly for my brother.
You're very kind.
I suppose you know it's Jess who's kept everyone stirred up.
Yes, ma'am, I do.
It can be a terrible thing to live in a town named after your father, Mr. Hillman. Sometimes Jess thinks of Tylerville as a private estate, a family trust. He thinks he has the right to decide who should be allowed to settle here and who shouldn't.
Well, I don't know whether he has the right to or not, but I'm beginning to feel he has the power.
Don't let him beat you, Mr. Hillman. Don't let him.
I'll try not.
Speaking of the devil.
Get away from my sister, jailbird.
Bye, Mr. Hillman.
Just a minute. Maybe this town hasn't made its position clear yet, Hillman. Tylerville is a respectable place, and you aren't good enough to live in it. I recommend you leave by the end of the week.
Well, now I'll tell you, Tyler.
Mr. Tyler, jailbird.
I said I'd tell you, Tyler.
Hold it! Hold it! Get out of my way, Sheriff!
I said hold it, Jess. Unless you want to be booked for disturbing the peace.
Better have someone look after that lip, son. There's a doctor over at Twin Springs.
No, I'm all right. I ought to kill you for that, Tyler.
There goes a man you ought to jail, Sheriff. There ain't none of us safe with him running around loose.
I wouldn't worry about it, Jonah. I got a hunch he won't be around very long. He didn't much like the whip.
And I suppose you're proud of using it.
You're a fine one to talk about pride. Lacey told me how you were carrying on with Hillman.
No doubt you disapprove, brother.
As long as you're living under my roof, Missy, you'd better...
Then I'll stop living under your roof. I'll move out this afternoon.
You'll what?
There are plenty of boarding houses. No doubt Mrs. Grant's mates with your high moral standards.
Got a lot of fire, that girl.
And being so upset and all, I think it's best to call off that school board meeting tonight, Jess.
We'll call off nothing. She'll calm down. Meeting be at my place at 8, same as always.
All right, I'll see you.
You know, you ought to be careful of Hillman, Jess. He sounded as if he really meant it when he threatened to kill you. And remember, you haven't had a gun in your hand in years.
I can take care of myself. I've still got that cap and ball pistol in the attic. And this.
I don't want to talk about it anymore, Jess.
We never used to argue like this, Annie. And what are we arguing over now? A convict, a bank robber.
A human being. What's happened to you, Jess? What's made you so righteous, so sure you're fit to throw the first stone? It's dangerous to play God, Jess.
Don't blaspheme. I've been thinking of the town. Nothing else. I want to see it grow. Maybe even be the capital someday. That's why it has to be a clean town, not a hangout for ex-convicts. What's to prevent Hillman from robbing again? He did it once.
He served his sentence, paid his debt. Who are you to ask him to go on paying forever? Oh, Jess.
Anne, are you in love with that man?
I hardly know him. How can I be in love with him? Of course I'm not in love with him.
Anne! Anne, it's getting late. Sun will be down soon. Why don't you...
Goodbye, Jess. Giddy up.
Anne! Listen! Anne!
What's made you so righteous? So sure you're fit to throw the first stone. It's dangerous to play God, Jess.
Doctor. I gotta get to the doctor.
Sabe, man on horseback come down room.
Who's there?
Friends, Roy.
I knew I recognized that voice. Come on in. Hello, Tonto. How are you?
Be fine, Roy. Nice to see you again.
Well, what are you two doing here in Tylerville?
Well, we're on our way to Texas and thought we'd drop by to see how you were getting along.
You plan on making trip?
Well, yes. As a matter of fact, I get pretty tired of this neck of the woods.
Folks been giving you trouble, Roy?
Folks giving me trouble? Why? What's the sense of my lying to you? Sure, they've been giving me trouble, plenty of trouble. Gets worse every day. Can't get a job, no credit, nothing. See, when my father died, he left me this place, and I'd like to stay here, but I can't if I can't get a job and pay the taxes. First, there's still one way I can get money.
It wasn't a very intelligent remark, Roy.
When a man gets to the end of his rope, he ceases to be intelligent. I can't stand up to the whole town.
Maybe not. But you, Tonto, and I can certainly talk reason to one man.
One man? What do you mean?
A long time ago, I learned an important fact about intolerance. No one's born with it. It has to be taught. Now, who's the teacher here?
I see what you mean. Yes, the man you want is named Jess Tyler.
I don't believe I know him.
Well, his family founded this town. Got a lot of influence. Kind of a guy who never makes a mistake himself and can't stand anybody who does.
Where does this Tyler live?
The other side of town.
Yeah, we should be able to be over...
Hold it. Now reach. All of you. Get Hillman's gun belt. You two, put him on the table.
Sheriff, what's this all about?
Yeah, from the looks of that carpetbag, Hillman, we got her just in time.
What?
I take it we're under arrest, Sheriff. Are we allowed to know the charge?
You sure are, mister. It's murder.
Murder?
And the victim's name?
Jess Tyler.
Yes. And from the way his house looked, you must have had a fight on your hands, Hillman.
I haven't been near Tyler's house.
You deny you threatened him?
No, but
What'd you do with the body, Hillman?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do you mind, Sheriff, we took a look at Tyler's place? We might find some evidence there as to what happened.
Why not? We can take Hillman's confession there as well as any other place. Now get moving. You might even think of where you hid the body on the way over there.
Ah, I see you got him.
Easy as falling off a lawn.
Just a minute. Where do you think you're going?
There's a bullet hole in the floor, Sheriff. A little digging may tell us what kind of a gun was used.
You're just chock full of ideas, ain't you? Why don't we get rid of his mask, Sheriff? No telling how many wanted posters you got on this character.
All right, mister. Off with it.
Sorry, Sheriff, but the mask remains on.
Lacey, help the gentleman.
Now then, mister, let's see what you look like. Halt!
Tonto, bring the gun.
I'm sorry, mister. I got no choice. I gotta get away or they'll railroad me for sure.
Running away never solved anything, Roy. You've got to go back and face them.
What?
The town's got to see that you're not afraid of justice and the truth. Only a guilty man would run away. You're not guilty, Roy. What do you say?
All right, mister, let's go.
And I swear to uphold the laws of Polk County and the town of Tylerville. So help me. Now say I do.
I do.
All right, you're all deputies. Now get that posse going.
Let's go, men.
Sheriff. Sheriff, I just heard. Is it true? Is Jess dead?
Well, now, Ann...
Tell me the truth. Did Roy Hillman kill my brother?
No, we didn't, Miss Tyler. Draw, Sheriff.
You got a lot of nerve coming back here to Tylerville. I suppose your pal's about halfway to Mexico by now.
No, Sheriff, I'm right here.
Hillman.
I'm sorry about the fight, Sheriff, but I couldn't let your friend remove my mask. We had no intention of running away from justice.
In time, justice proved that Hillman not killed Tyler.
The Tonto and I are not outlaws.
Tonto. Is your name Tonto?
That's right, miss.
Sheriff.
Wait a minute. Masked man rides a white horse? Let me see one of your bullets, mister. Sure. It's Silver. Why didn't you tell me about this before? I've heard a lot about you.
I didn't think you were in the mood to listen to explanations, Sheriff.
You think Hillman didn't kill Jess Tyler?
I'm not sure anyone killed Tyler. There has to be a body to prove murder.
Yes, but everybody knows...
Were your accusations based on fact or on prejudice? You're a lawman, Sheriff. You know that a man is innocent until proved guilty.
Something's happened to this town, mister. Something ugly. And I'm not proud of it.
What about you, Ann? Do you think I killed Jess?
No, I don't.
All right, mister, what now?
I'd like to do a little investigating on my own. That is, if the sheriff will agree.
Sure, I'll agree.
We'll still have to hold this young fellow, though.
Where do you aim to start?
At Jess Tyler's house. You better wait here, Tonto.
I'll go with you. Any luck, mister?
Miss Tyler, what sort of a gun did your brother own?
I'm not sure.
Was it an old-fashioned cap and ball pistol?
Well, yes. Yes, it was, but how did you know? Is that bullet from Jess's gun?
Well, it's from an old-fashioned gun. And there are very few around today.
Are you trying to say that Jess might have shot himself?
I think it's possible.
He was terribly upset when I left, but...
Miss Tyler. Is this a picture of your brother?
Yes. It was taken about 3 months ago.
Miss Tyler, where's the nearest doctor's office?
In Twin Springs, but...
And that's it. We saw your brother this evening. His leg was bandaged. He was heading for Twin Springs.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
I knew that Mr. Hillman couldn't have committed a murder. And when Jess comes home tomorrow...
Bad news, Kemo Sabe.
What is it, Tonto?
Man named Lacey find out Hillman in jail. Townspeople form a lynch mob.
No!
Sheriff hold off mob now, but not know for how long.
There's only one thing to do. We've got to produce Jess Tyler.
I know exactly where the doctor's office is. Let me ride to Twin Springs.
All right, Miss Tyler. Tonto and I'll go back to the jail. I can't tell you how important it is that you hurry. Good luck.
Who is it?
Ranger and Tonto.
It's a masked man.
How's everything?
I'm never so glad to see anyone in my life. How'd it go?
Apparently Tyler shot himself by accident. He's on his way to Twin Springs to a doctor. Ann's on her way there now.
Sheriff, this is Ed Lacey. We know you've got Hillman in there, so you might as well let us have him.
Well, you got courage enough to come here and join us against this mob. I guess I got courage enough to go out there and talk to him.
Now listen to me, all of you. I just got word that Jess Tyler is still alive. He accidentally shot himself. He's over at the doctor's office in Twin Springs.
Who brought the word, Sheriff? That masked hombre in there? He's just as guilty as Hillman. Let's string them all up!
Yeah! Come on, man! Here we go. What makes good men turn into a lynch mob? Can you tell me that, mister?
Fear, Sheriff. Bigotry, cowardice.
Why don't you men clear out? They don't want you, and I don't stand a chance.
Would you clear out, Roy, if the tables were turned?
You think Ann found Tyler?
Just give her time.
Jess Tyler was a good man. None better. Are we going to let his murderers get away with it? No! No!
I'll try firing over their heads.
That was a warning. Here's another. The first man that tries to break into this office gets a bullet for his pains.
Well, that seems to have calmed him down a little bit.
Question is, how long will the calm last?
Look, Ann's never gonna make it. She's had more than enough time to get to Twin Springs and back.
You want me to break out, Kemo Sabe, and go to Twin Springs?
Never get through that crowd, Tonto.
Jay, you and Ralph get a battering ram. We'll show them.
Sheriff, bring your keys. Roy, you're not going to die without a chance to defend yourself. Open the cell.
Now make way for the ram. Come on.
This looks like the end, Kemo Sabe.
Keep faith, Tonto.
There we are. Everybody grab a hold. You all ready now, men? All together now. One more now. Come on now. One. Wait. Stop it. Stop on, get out of here, all of you.
Come on.
We got no business here. No business.
Let's go.
Come on. Let's get out of here.
Everything's going to be all right, eh? All right.
What more can I say? I only hope that you stay in Tylerville for many years to come.
Thanks, Jess. I'd like to.
I've learned my lesson, mister, thanks to you.
No thanks to me, Mr. Tyler. But I think you can see now what sort of a disease intolerance really is. It's a sickness that hurts the persecutor as badly as the persecuted.
It won't happen again. You have my word for it.
I'm sure it won't. Now it's time that Tonto and I were on our way. Adios, friends.
I hate to see them go.
Oh, they'll be back, Ann, whenever they're needed. You can always depend on them, because they're Tonto and the Lone Ranger.